Hey guys, how are you? Cheryl here with cardsbycheryl.com. You found me on my YouTube channel, and today we are going to make a really fun thank you card or a general sentiment greeting card. You can choose whatever sentiment you like for the front, but it's a super simple card. You can get 2 cards out of one 12 by 12 sheet of DSP and one 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. So before I get into all of that, I just have a couple of announcements that I want to make, and I'll try to be brief. Today is the first day of the bonus period redemption, where all the coupons that you earned last month with your sales, you can redeem this month. So that's kind of exciting. You should have received an email for every $50 you spent for a $5 reward coupon. And the way that works is when you buy something in the month of August, you're going to want to enter that coupon code from your email, and it's going to deduct your $5 coupons from your net balance. And then they're going to add sales tax and shipping after that. But so just don't forget that the whole month of August you can redeem those $5 coupons. And one great way for you to redeem them is it's also a kit sale. So the month of August, all of our kits have gone on sale. Should I say all of them? I'm not positive, but let me show you here. So this is our kits collection right straight off our website. And you can see that there's a new kit, which we'll talk about in just a second. But, like the Blossom Wishes kit is on sale for $11.70. Very cool. The Boho Beach kit, currently unavailable. What that means is if it says currently unavailable, that means that it's sold out, but it's coming back. They've placed a reorder for it. If you're looking for a specific kit and you can't find it anywhere online in the online store, that means it's gone. So, and they're probably not going to do a reorder. So just keep that in mind as you're looking. All kinds of kits in here. I've got let me just filter off French and we'll just do all English. So the confetti birthday kit is unavailable right now, but you could get the Wreath of Blooms kit for $11.70. Say Thanks kit for $11.70. There's tags. There's holiday cards in here from last year that if you wanted to, if you didn't use them last year and you could use them this year, those are on sale. So all of the kits are on sale this month. Everyone in here, yeah. So I can say all of them are on sale. There's a new kit that I'm super excited to order, and it just came on sale today, and it's called the Festive Tag Kit. And this is $11.70 on sale. Now, excuse me, for you demos, it's $11.70 on sale. In addition, you get your demo discount. So if you are a current demonstrator, you'll get your 20 or 25% discount on top of that. So screaming deal. I'm going to be ordering a couple of those. And I love the colors. Normally I was never really a fan of pink for holiday, but I'm kind of digging it with the blue and let's say, does it say exactly what colors are in there? Show more. Yeah, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Pool Party, and Real Red. So, yeah, you could do a lot with those colors and a lot with your packaging, and they would look really awesome if you went with just basic craft packaging. Oh, I think I'm going to have to do a video on this. Envision a roll of craft paper that you use for your paper packaging, and you stamp just in tone on tone, so crumb cake or maybe a darker brown color, the pecan pie color. Just stamp a random image from the stamp set. Oh, there's no stamps with this kit set, but super easy to just grab a random holiday stamp. Do a random holiday stamping on your craft paper to make a print, and then use the coordinating tags to kind of spice it up and give it some color. Anyway, just an idea just came to me. So the kit is on sale. If you're a demo, it's on sale for even more, which is awesome. Let's see what else. Oh, I need to do the prize giveaway for last week's video. So last week's video was on the Funfold, DSP Funfold card. And I went and printed out all the names. So let's see here. So I have all the names in this cup. There weren't a ton. You guys need to help me out. Share my videos. Send it to your friends. Forward them. I need some more watchers because I need. We've got the same set of characters coming through on every video, which I love. Thank you so much for your loyalty. But I want to build that audience. So anyway, so I have a handful of names in here. I'm just gonna grab one. Not gonna look. Try not to look anyway. And the winner is Tracy Gray. 7602, Tracy Gray. So Tracy, if you would be so kind as to send me an email, Cheryl@cardsbycheryl.com, and let me know what your address is, I will send you the free gift. Do you want to know what the free gift is? It's another paper pumpkin kit. So this one's going out to you. It's the Exploring in Color paper pumpkin kit. I had a couple of extras to this one, so I thought I would gift it for this video giveaway. So, okay, Tracy, congratulations. Let me set that aside. Okay, so let me show you. Let's get into the cards. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. So let's get into the cards, and I'm going to tell you that my friend Diane sent me. I'm just going to flip over the card. She sent me this card the other day, and I told her I loved it so much I was going to case it, and which I did. And it's got this awesome insert of designer series paper, and then it folds, and then you tuck your note in right there. So one of the really awesome things about this design is you can use this card and send and write your note, cut 2 pieces of this paper. So you have 2. So you put your note on one and then you tuck the other one behind it. And then the person you're sending it to can send it to someone new. So it's getting double the mileage off one card, which I thought was super ingenious. And it's so pretty. So this is what we're going to make today. So it should be kind of a short video because it's going to go super fast. And that's a good thing. I'm going to move my computer since I'm done with it over there. Okay, the set that we're going to use for the sentiments is a newer set called Layering Leaves. And it's Rachel Tessman's $1 Million Sales set. And it coordinates with the bow punch. So number one, the sentiments, I don't really care about the bow, about the leaves. The sentiments is the reason I bought this set. I do have the bow punch, so it'll be handy in future cards. But thank you so much. Thinking of you, sending hugs, and hello are like my most common. Those are the types of cards that I send. So this particular stamp set really spoke to me with the sentiments. I love them. Okay. Do you guys have an oversupply of 12 by 12 paper? Like, are you hoarding it? Like I do sometimes. I'm really, I don't have a whole lot of space. And so I'm really trying to use what I have, especially since there's a new catalog coming out. Oh, let me show you this really fast. So this is the new mini catalog that's coming out. It'll be released to customers in September. For demonstrators, you'll get to pre-order starting tomorrow, August the 2nd. 3 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 1 a.m. for me. And I'm kind of a night owl, so there's a small chance that I might be putting an order in tonight at 1 a.m. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff. I have my list ready to go. I'm super excited about it. So I can't wait to be able to show you guys some of the stuff that I get. Okay, so, but back to me, or back to the desktop. So using up your 12 by 12 paper, I have oodles and oodles and oodles of it. If you're a demonstrator and You take advantage of the celebrations and, you know, all the free stuff that you get over the course of a year. I end up with a lot of extra like celebration paper or just paper that I love and thought I would use like all up, and I didn't. So this because I tend to do a lot of thank you cards. This particular card, I'm just I'm going to town on it because I need those thank you cards. I send them to my customers and my family, and you know, or I'll make it into a hey, thinking of you card, and just I think it's so important to remind people that you're thinking of them. And with a handmade card, it just goes, it just says that extra, it packs that extra punch. Um, I really think people find it special. And so the ability to send a handmade greeting card, I think really goes a long way. And at the same time, we're using up all of our beautiful designer series paper that's just sitting in a box somewhere in your craft room, right? So grab it, dig it out. This particular paper is from like, I don't know, 4 or 5 celebrations ago. And I still have a ton of it. So it's like Throwback Tuesday for the paper because this is not current. You can't get it anymore. I'm just simply showing you a way to use up your stash. I'm not trying to promote any new current product per se with this video because this is old paper. But I think I'm going to go with this one first, and I'm going to show you how you get 2 cards out of 1 piece of designer series paper and then 1 piece of cardstock. And I'm going to go with basic black for my base on this one. So this is going to be a pretty dramatic card, but I think it's going to be beautiful. So you should pay attention to the direction of your paper. If your paper has a direction, you have to pay attention to that because, for example, this card. Have I showed you the card yet? Here, this is the card. So this is what a version of what we're going to make. So it's, I did beef up the front a little bit with adding ribbon and kind of a popped up layer because that's popped up a little bit. But when you open the card, you have this double spot and then you've got your insert. So, and I only tack down the bottom, not the top, because it slides in much easier, you know, when you're putting the card away. When you do top and bottom, it can kind of get stuck a little bit and fudge with it. So if you just leave the bottom part closed, you can just slide it right in and it's beautiful. So this is the version of the card we're going to make today using this paper. Here's another sample that I used the bubblegum pink ribbon. This is designer paper from the current bonus pack. Delightfully Eclectic, I think is what it's called. So just a really fun, cute card, and it's so easy to make, you guys. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is grab your sheet of 12 by 12. If it's directional, you want to make sure, for example, like on this one, you want to make sure that you cut we're going to cut a 4-inch strip, 3 4-inch strips, and you're going to want to, if you cut them this way, your flowers would have, when you put them down on your paper, your flowers would have been like that. So just pay attention to the direction when you're cutting. But if there's no direction to your paper like this one, you can just cut 3 4-inch strips, 4 by 12, like that. And then one of them we're going to cut down again to be 4 and 5 1/4. So we're going to cut one strip 5 1/4 by 4, and then another one 5 1/4 by 4, and those are going to be our front pieces. And you have this little scrap left over for something else if you want. Oh, I could show you how to use that on the inside maybe. So we have 2 of these, and then we have 2 of these, and then we have 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11, and we're going to want to cut this the long way. So the long way, we're going to cut it right in half, 4 1/4, right down the center. Okay, now we score. So this is the card base, and it's so basically it's 4 inches by 11 inches. So we're going to score this right in half at 5.5 inches. Be sure to use the scoring blade, which is the light gray one. So we'll do those two, 5.5, like so. Okay, and now this one, you have to decide which side you want to be, which side you want to face up when you open the card, right? So this side or this side. And if you want it to be, so the side you want to be opened up, you're going to flip over, right? So this will be the back side, this will be the top side. So flip it over when you score it, because then you're going to score at 5.25 and 10.5. Okay, so you've got a score line here at 10.5. This is your 5.25. When you fold it, you're going to fold this in. That's going to be your insert, and then you're going to fold this in, and that's going to be the flap that holds the card. So we're going to do one that way, and we're going to do one the other way. So I want this to be on the outside, so we're going to score this side on the inside. Oops, 5.25. I started to do 5.5. So 5.25 and 10.5. Okay, so now this card's going to look like this, and then this is going to fold in like that. Okay, so we have our inserts done. We have our card bases done, and then we have our fronts, and we can mix and match the fronts as well too. All right, so let's start. Oh, we should probably cut the inserts for the inside. So I just use basic white. I don't use basic white thick because it doesn't need, you don't need to add any more bulk to it. I think that using just a basic white card base is totally fine. Okay, so the measurements for the inserts are 4 3/4 by 3.5. So I'm going to cut 4 3/4, and then I'm going to do 3.5 once and 3.5 twice, and set these aside for later use. Okay, let's bring everything in here. So let's glue down. The first thing I want to do is just really crisp up our folds. So I grab my bone folder, and I'm just going to get those nice and tight. Make sure they line up good before you really seal them. Okay. Then you can use, because we're just going to do the one bottom edge. If you have some tear and tape, I have 2 different widths. This one is left over from a paper pumpkin kit that I didn't use it all up. And then this is our traditional tear and tape that you can get online in the catalog. This one is ideal if you're going to use tear and tape. And then if you're not going to use tear and tape, you can use the liquid glue. And so I just put a very small bead right there on the edge, and then close it. And I think I put too much on there because it's oozing out a little bit. So just make sure you just need a dab. So we're just putting it on the bottom edge. That's going to get inserted in there. And do the same thing on this one. I've got sticky fingers now. Sticky fingers. Okay. So these two are done. We can put we can actually get these adhered to the insides of our card bases. Again, this is just regular cardstock. It's not extra thick or anything because of the extra paper layers in here. You just don't need it. The card ends up actually being really quite sturdy all by itself. So this one is going to go in. So you're going to make sure you want to put the glue on the back side with the flap. So close it, flip it over, and put the glue on this side. You can use adhesive tape too if you'd rather. And then we're just going to center this right inside that panel. It's hard to see because I'm black on black right now, but it's centered. And it opens like that. And then your card just flops in here like that. And then we'll decorate the front. This one, flip it over. Center it. Glue that down. Stick this. Oh, I just thought of something. You know what we could do with this piece here? Let's do it. I'm going to cut this piece in half. So now we're actually really using 100% of the DSP. So this piece of paper is an inch and a half by 4, which is perfect. So we're going to cut it in half. So we're going to go 3/4 of an inch. That might even be too wide. And then we can put, so what you're going to want to do is whatever side your note card is facing, you're going to want the corresponding, this to match this flap. Because this way, if you did it this way, it just kind of all runs together. But if you did it this way, it's a cute little accent for the actual note card. So let's do that. I'm going to actually put the glue right here. And I'm going to leave a little bit of white on the edge so it pops out of the card. And then we will just trim that up. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Yeah. All right. So this one is going to get put on this way. Like so. I didn't cut that very close. Try that again. There. Okay, so now our little note cards go in here. Just like that. Oh my gosh. Love it. So now we're ready to decorate the front. And we're going to put one on this way. And we're going to put one on this way. Got to make sure. I guess we'll do that. Yeah. And then this one we'll do this way. Okay, so we can glue these down. Do you guys realize how fast you could make your Christmas cards using this design? Oh my goodness, maybe I will do some samples for you all. With the new products from the mini catalog that's coming out, there are so many great holiday designs in there. You could get your Christmas holiday cards done in a jiffy using this design. Okay, so there's our two cards. Can you see it better this way? Now, what I did here was I cut a 1-inch white strip, so it's 1 inch by 5 1/4, and then I picked my sentiment. Depending on the sentiment, if it's super skinny, you can narrow your white strip down to either 3/4 or even a 1/2 inch if you want. And then I picked, for this one, I had some scraps of designer series paper left over, but if you're following our theme of using 100%, the designer series paper from that 12 by 12 sheet is all gone. So what I did for these two cards was, instead of designer paper in the back, what the heck was that? Sorry about that. I used just plain colored cardstock. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to use, well, let's cut the 1-inch strips and pick our sentiments, and then I'll decide what color to put behind it. So I have from an earlier set, so this is just some leftover basic white, and we're going to cut 1 inch by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to cut this down to 5 1/4, and then I'm going to do some 1-inch strips. So those should fit. Oh no, I didn't cut it right. I cut it to 5 1/2. So 5 1/4 is what it should be at. ¼ inch less than the size of the actual card. Okay, so here's our two sentiment strips, and I think I'm going to do Thinking of You. It's right here. Grab a block. And I have not used the stamp yet, so I'm gonna just kind of smush it, get my fingerprint on it, and then we're gonna use black ink. If you wanted to punch it up, you could use like Fleur de Flamingo or one of the pinks in there, but I'm just gonna go with black because I think I'm gonna line the back with the Fleur de Flamingo. So, Thinking of You, test it. Beautiful. And I'm gonna line this up. Do one. Sorry, I need to put my head over here. Okay. Clean that off really good because this is a pigment ink. This VersaFine Clair is a pigment ink versus water-based ink. Stampin' Up! Ink is water-based for the most part, and if you don't get the pigment ink off your stamp fairly quickly, it could stay there. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's see. Actually, the white sticks out quite nicely all on its own. So if you didn't want to put another layer behind it, you wouldn't have to, but I'm going to see what the Fleur de Flamingo looks like. I just have a scrap here. So if I put this behind it like that, nope, I don't like it. At least not on that one. I could do this on this one. That's pretty. Okay, we can do it on this one. So let's cut, we did a 1-inch strip, so we're going to cut a 1 1/4 inch strip by 5 1/4. Which is what that was. And so this is going to go on here like that, which I think looks very nice. This one, we could do this dark red color. What color is that? If I look at my, that is Poppy Parade. Poppy Parade, which I think is still current. Let's see what that one looks like. Nope, that's real red. Sweet sorbet. Here it is. Okay. And a big fat no. I don't like that either. So what we could do is, wonder what this light pink color is. That could work. I think it might be petal pink. Let's see. There we go. Petal pink. Petal pink it is. So 1 3 or 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. Sorry, I'm cutting off screen. There. Yeah, I like that. Just a little bit of contrast. Okay, then if we want to add ribbon, the ones I was thinking of was this ribbon, this gingham, black and white gingham. Could be good on both of them. Let's see. So really you only need about 6 inches, 6 or 7 inches of ribbon, because we're just going to tie it in a knot. We're not even going to get fancy. But let's glue these down. Let's glue these together first. Just center it right there on your strip. Okay. Make sure you guys are still in screen here. So let's tie it around this one first. This one I think we might switch up from the what we already have, but let's see. And I always grab my reverse tweezers. You open them, you press them to open them, and so you open it and then it holds it shut while you tie the bow, or the knot in this case. So we'll trim that down, but what do you guys think of that? That looks kind of cute. Or is it too much? It's the gingham. Pretty sure I'm going to like it for this top card. Let's see. I might see what's in my stash and my pinks to change out to for the striped card to a pink ribbon. Move this down. I got it really tight on there. Okay. So that I like. That I'm kind of okay with too, but I do have this ribbon here, which is part of a combo pack, and I think it's petal pink because it matches. Yeah, let's see. I don't have any just plain black ribbon. I remember there was a paper pumpkin kit for, I think it was a Valentine's Day kit that had some black coordinating ribbon, and it was nice, but I used it all up. Huh. I'm not quite sure. You know what? Let's just go with it. I really doubt the recipient's going to dissect the card and go, oh, they should have used black ribbon. What were they thinking? So now I pop these up, and I just use, this is a great way to use your leftovers because you don't really need a whole lot of stability. I just kind of randomly place these. Great way to use up your leftovers. Let's see, what other leftovers do I have? I have so many random little small sheets of dimensionals from kits and other stuff. Can't throw that stuff away, man. You gotta use it. Okay, and so then you just place this on the bottom third. Make sure it's straight. Looks straight. Okay, so here's our two cards. Now, if you wanted to embellish further, you could throw some gems on there if you had coordinating gems or something. I'm not going to do that because I just don't want to. I don't want to overdo it. But yeah, I adore this card, and you can get, like I said, 2 cards out of one 12 by 12 sheet of DSP and use it up. It's doing no good in your stash right now. Use it up and send these cards. Yeah, so here's a couple of the other ones that I made. You could even do happy birthday on these. It's a very simple, sometimes you want to send just kind of a simple birthday card. You don't want to go over the top because maybe you don't know that person very well, but you want to make sure they know that you remembered their birthday, and this would be a very simple, very nice birthday card to send somebody. And if you wanted to, you could even tuck in a gift card as a gift. So there's our simple, not a one sheet wonder, but I guess it kind of is a one sheet wonder. It's one sheet for 2 cards, but at any rate, I love it. I'm gonna make a pile more because like I said, I needed to rebuild my stash of cards. It's dwindled down to almost nothing now. So hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment for a chance to win next week's prize. I don't know what that's going to be yet. It won't be another paper pumpkin kit for sure, but it'll be something fun. Don't forget, kits are on sale. Kits are on sale right now all month, up to 30% off, so it's a great deal. Let's see. Like and subscribe. Did I forget anything else? How about a little thank you for watching banner? All right, you guys. It's been fun. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.